Get beamed, son. Beamed. Widdz here, and in today's video I want to revisit a build video I made a few days ago because I have some improvement and changes. So I will just quickly go through that build, but on top of that show like other ways to make that build.
Signs critical.
It's not like the CC really matters here though. God, you lose the sack so fast though.
Medical assistance needed.
Fuck, we lost it, of course.
Serious trauma detected.
I think the thing with this though is that it's so good in group. But obviously, as you can see, it works pretty good solo too, right? I had a T ready, I didn't see. Or C a lot ready. Because you kind of just want to tag everything and then just burst something, right? We're not gonna run the full mission, but we'll run a bit. Just like usual, just testing, you know.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Ooh, he's gonna blow the thing up, dude. Also like really good thing here. Of course I miss. But the CC, right? I missed his leg there though. You have the disrupt on this shit. But I don't like to play it too safe, you know?
Serious trauma detected.
Oh.
System curtailed.
What the fuck? Because it impeded me. I have no skill to proc though. And if you build it up between every room like this, then you kind of time the seal out as well. You make sure you build it up.
Serious trauma detected.
Jesus Christ! And with CCing on top of this. Might as well use it if we're gonna complete the whole one. We should play it a bit safer than usual.
System reactivated.
So the build that I did go through before was this one in particular. Since I made a video that went through this one in details, I will not go through the build. I will not go through the build that detail this time around. So it's gonna just be quickly going through it, and then I will go through what I have changed. So 4-piece tipping scales, mag size, LMG damage, and then the 4-piece that gives you a lot of crit damage by just shooting the gun. Worth to note is that you can have a secondary gun with like maybe fast reload speed. Just like build up the stacks. You don't have to fully hold it down. You can just press it a bit and it will build up over time. It needs to be fast reload. You can even use a pistol to build it up as well. But then you need to have a pistol with fast reload. So we get a lot of crit damage from the 4-piece. In terms of stats per 6 red and crit chance and critical hit damage everywhere. Going for that 60% critical hit chance and the rest in critical hit damage. We just quickly go through the pieces. Not even min-maxed as you can see. But this is how it looks like on the build. We're gonna go through overdogs super quick as well. And thermal, I guess. So basically further amp damage to the lowest tier on the map. You're not gonna get this active all the time, but a lot of times giving you the best damage in the game. I will go through the other versions you can make though, in case you can't make this one. And thermal used to split the damage. And I guess modifier wise, we can go through that too before we go through the changes. Modifiers, we are using C-Lot for the damage reduction and damage. And that's why I am pretty much immortal. I mean, I am immortal at times with this one active. Then I like to use Rupert's Tear, or Rupert's Tear, right? For the tank armor break. Also Stepping Stone for the hollow point ammo. And then also Keep Out for that stagger. And main global and main modifier giving you a lot of rate of fire and damage, as you can see, which synergizes really well with LMGs, especially weapons like that have good sustained damage. So you want to have weapons that don't reload or reload really fast and high rate of fire, basically. So the one change I did to this was just to equip Bluescreen. Pretty straightforward. It's a gun I have personally not used that much myself. I have used it a little bit, but not that much. And I equipped this and tested it out. And I mean, yeah, it felt so good. So compared to Bullet King, it looks like this. So we have a bit more base damage, a little bit slower rate of fire, but not that big of a deal. We have a mag size of 260 instead of like infinity. Other than that, it's pretty equal. And as a third attribute, either get crit chance or damage to armor. Crit chance is usually more beneficial in terms of value. But yeah, Bullet King is amazing because you never have to reload, and for every 100 bullets that hit an enemy, you will replenish ammo to yourself and your allies. Really good, but running Bluescreen, you will not really run out of ammo, especially since you can just tap the gun or use a secondary gun or a pistol to keep up the tipping scales, right? So I don't really run into issue with that. But if we do take a look at the Bluescreen's talent, you have a lot of CC coming from this one. So if you shoot an enemy, you mark that enemy and it adds a stack up to a count of 50. Shooting a marked enemy refreshes the mark and adds stacks to the agent. When you deploy a non-shield skill, remove all stacks and trigger the effect, right? So ideally with Bluescreen, you just tag everything on the field and then shoot for stacks. And then you can just use a skill. It could be as simple. Let's just hit a bit. Get some stacks. You see we have all of those marks. We got a kill and it gets CC'd. Then you can mark them up again. And you can just put down Revive Hive. I mean, now I already triggered it because I killed something. Damage too good. Put down the Revive Hive and they get CC'd, right? Or you can just like quickly just use the Gunner Pulse. That works too. It's usually what I do. So super easy to trigger the CC. Like the Bluescreen itself feels amazing to use. Barely any recoil, 260 mag. And then you get all the CC on top of it. Especially like Disrupt against robots works really well. But just the Disorient overall. Just adds even more CC. And the damage is already insane, as you can see in the gameplay. Overall in this season, I think, yeah, damage is not a problem. So any CC and like just be able to shoot your gun all the time like this, it's just amazing. So definitely I would recommend you guys to give Bluescreen a shot if you haven't. Obviously I have this expertise to 30 and Bullet King only to 20. That may be a reason why it feels a bit better too. But overall I think I do like Bluescreen a bit more than Bullet King, even though Bullet King is amazing. Just also having a silencer just feels really good. So in case you're wondering how to get the Bluescreen or Bullet King, best way is to do retaliation. And the blueprints are not random. So if you want to get Bluescreen, I would do True Sun retaliation. Piss off True Suns while doing activities against True Suns. And then for completion, you have a chance to get the Bluescreen blueprint. Bullet King, it's Riker's kill squad. So that is a pretty good way to get it. Target loot works as well, but I would definitely recommend retaliation. So yeah, that's basically been my go-to. In case you don't have the overdogs yet or don't want to play those, you can easily just swap that to Chaotis. Stats prior and crit is all the same, except you might want to go... Except I would probably recommend to go for 50 crit chance, but even 60 in this case is fine. But the reason 50 crit chance might be good enough, because if you shoot from 50 meters, depending on your playstyle, you will get 10 critical hit chance. If you are closer than that, you will not get any crit chance, but only crit damage. So that kind of depends on your playstyle. But I think with a set like Tipping Scale, where you will have 600 critical hit damage maxed out, it might be worth to just put 60 crit chance to just always have it active. You could combine that and run it like this with thermal. If you don't have thermal, you can of course swap it out. And in that case, really easy way to do it would just be to do contractor gloves like this. So you can run it like this. If you want to run thermal, but you don't have an exotic, you could even run like the contractor gloves and the thermal, or you can run Chaotis and thermal. Like there's so many options for what you can do. But as I said, my preferred one is definitely running it like this with the Bluescreen. In terms of skills, I mean, I always go at Revive Hive, nothing new there. And with this one, I kind of like to just have the Banshee Pulse. Gives you extra CC and an easy way to trigger Bluescreen. You could use Decoy as well, I guess, but personally I just think the threat from Decoy goes away so quick, so I don't feel like it's worth it. In terms of specialization, nothing new here. We go in Gunner for the 10% armor on kill. Also, every third reload is 50% faster, which is definitely nice, especially this season when you mag dump so quick. Banshee Pulse as well, 5% rate of fire on kill. And make sure you get the 15% LMG damage on the tree. But I think that covers everything when it comes to this build. Just wanted to make a short one and just basically tell you guys about my newfound love on Bluescreen, which I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are aware of, but I'm also sure that some of you guys might not have checked it out as well. So I hope you guys found this video useful, and I'm still doing a subathon with Twitch drops at twitch.tv/widdz. If you are interested in more videos like this, then make sure you hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next video.